He's lighting up. It is Friday, the 7th of September. And headlines: Sarah Netanyahu being investigated. The New York Times versus Donald Trump. I don't really want to get into that. Let's see. My favorite part, the caricatures. Says that was, I didn't mean anything. He's moving to Tel Aviv. And Paraguay set to move the embassy to Tel Aviv. And this is interesting. 60% of the sharks are vegetarian. So much for bad image. It's something you can do for free, done international. The famous transgender has a exhibit. Trying to think what else caught my attention. Interesting exhibits in the Jerusalem Museum. Jacob and Sons, I guess it's Spanish painters, local paintings. Fashion, wow, she's really talented, I think. And there's this actor who's going to Berlin because he thinks Zionism is racism. Good luck in Berlin. If you think Israel is a racist country, have fun with the neo-Nazis. He didn't serve in the army. He's in depression. Well, he'll be back in about a year, I assume. Well, it's an escape. Can't escape ourselves, can we? Most of the paper I wasn't able to read. I really didn't get into it. BDS movements. I don't know, the people that I'm not coming are just really not well known anyway. Don't interest me, people that mix politics with showing. I mean, like, who is this person, Lana Del Rey? I'm not interested in her. Pink Floyd was good, but you know, he's a bit of a nut job, isn't he? What does he involve politics? People are just people. Why don't you just come if you want to change people's opinions, play music and write good songs that talk about peace, love, and unity instead of be negative and talk badly about Israel constantly. There are people here that are not political involved. I mean, most people just want to live, you know? And what is this? Restaurants. I don't know. not really interested in that. Salads was, yeah, that was one paper. Then there was this section, and I like this picture a lot. It was fascinating. He's a salesman. Kaya Netanyahu, she's in a better place now. It's Netanyahu's dog who died. That cynical, you know. Almost a war in Gaza. There's always next year. Very cynical. 70 years to Israel. It's amazing that it was stood. And to Mimi, it's not good to contain everything inside. Let it out. The Iranian secrets, you can burn their discs. I don't know, didn't get that. I like this. Stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to Netanyahu and his wife. I'm mostly skipping because it's just politics. And then they sum up like all kinds of things. And blah, 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 blah. Racism, whatever. What was last month? The American journalist questioned about his political opinions. Evangelist program for the pupils in school. Stopping work because of the Sabbath. I love the way it's one-sided, yeah. About ecology, yeah, it's pretty bad in Israel. I just don't feel like reading about things I can't do anything about. This is an interesting man. He stopped working at 52, and then he just sat and wrote his thoughts in the National Library. I used to go there when I was a student. Cool. Just lived a simple life. And this is an interesting story about this American couple who stopped working, had really good jobs in Washington, and they went on a trip, biking all over the world. They biked everywhere, and this is the final photo. This is the people who murdered them. And they wrote something like, one of them wrote, when you read the newspapers, you're impressed that the world is a scary place. The accepted narrative is that you can't trust human beings. They're bad and evil. I don't buy that. Evil is a fake concept that we have invented trying to deal with this is translated from English to Hebrew, now I have to translate it back, with the complexity of human beings, with faith, perspective, and values that are very different than us. In principle, human beings are alike. They are focused on themselves sometimes. Sometimes they can't see far ahead, but they're good, generous, wonderful. This is the biggest discovery in our trip. Well, the trip ended up by them discovering people that are not so good. They were slaughtered by these people who thought they were invading their land. So what is the conclusion about human beings? That when you're naive, and you know you're naive, and that means you know that what you believe is different than what other people believe about life, and you believe everything is wonderful and great and people are good inside. Sorry to quote Anne Frank, be very, 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 very careful, and don't go to countries where you can disappear or be slaughtered by ISIS. So, yeah. What is this? This is a new cult, the Sons of Noah, who believe, founded by Israeli rabbis, religious missionary of Zionism. I don't know. It's not true.